Alright, y'all. Today we are back on it and we are locked in and we are literally going to win today because there are relative equal lows to the downside. We've swept out Asia high and London session. New York sessions are going to continue to the downside. We have FOMC today, but I honestly don't really think it's going to do much. Like, look, FOMC is at 1 p.m. And just based on price action, I feel like we can get a really good trade in today. I'm sick of this losing streak that we're having recently, y'all. I literally just started doing trade recaps, and I'm on a losing streak. Literally, right when I do a trade recap series, they're all it's crazy. Anyways, let's look at what we've got here. Okay, so this is NQ, this chart on the left, and this chart right here on the right is ES. I figured out how to sync them, or not how to sync them, but like how to put two charts on the same thing. Because apparently yesterday I duplicated my tab to have NQ and ES open on different tabs. And I tried that today and it didn't work, so we just had to do this. We had to figure this out instead. What I'm looking for right now is for price to, on market open, to go up and sweep out London high. And maybe one index sweeps out these hourly highs. Maybe the other index doesn't. But we're looking to go up and then make a break of structure to the downside and find an entry to the downside. Overall, I'm bearish today. I think these are the draws of liquidity on the day right here. They look like really strong draws. They're relative equal with Asia low and this hourly or 4 hourly low. That is definitely going to be a strong draw. It's not a 4 hour, it's a 1 hour low. But this is what we're looking for, y'all. There are also equal highs with London high on one of these indexes. Yeah, this one ES has equal highs right here. So that looks like where we're gonna hit first on market open, which I'm gonna mark out market open right there. I need to fix this too. Gosh. There's market open right there. I don't like that color. I'm gonna switch it. Let's just go red, bro. This is market open. So we're just waiting right now. It's 9:28. We got 2 minutes till market open. We're on the 5-minute time frame right now. I'm gonna move these up here so I don't have to have them bothering me. So yeah, there's a lot of hourly draws to the upside, which is the only annoying part. But I think we're not gonna go all the way up here right away off rip. Especially since we have equal highs right here with London high. That's a super strong draw on liquidity. There's also relative equal lows with Asia low, and we're closer to London high. We're going up to London high right now. So I think we're just gonna sweep out London high and then yeah, just capitulate to the downside. Right now we've been consolidating for like the past couple hours, but I think that's going to end on New York session open just because of how volatile it normally is. If it doesn't end and if we still just consolidate, then I won't look for a trade, but I don't think that will happen, in my opinion. It could happen, but I don't think it will. I'm hopeful that it won't because I feel like today could be a great trading day, and I'm sick of this losing streak, y'all. This is crazy. I've lost, well, yesterday's loss was the only good loss out of my entire losing streak. All the other losses were from a misinformed bias, from me getting my bias the wrong way. So I fixed my bias, which was stupid. It was a stupid mistake. I don't even know how but it's fine. It's literally like I forgot how to trade. It is the craziest losing streak I've ever been on. Alright, we just opened market. Let's see if we go up to these London highs on ES and not on NASDAQ. So you can see this at the same time, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, we just swept out those equal London highs right here on ES. I think we're going to get an SMT right here, a bearish SMT. I'm going to take it on NASDAQ because NASDAQ is the leading index. And every time I've taken the lagging index for an SMT, or at least yesterday, I got stopped out. So today, NASDAQ is the leading index. Well, actually, we're just going to see how price action works, but if NASDAQ is the leading index and I get an okay entry, I'm taking it on NASDAQ simply because that's going to be confusing. Hold up. I'm going to take it on NASDAQ simply because the entry is better. Hold up. I can just do this to switch, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh yeah, we're chilling. Go away, what the frick. Alright, you can see, I'm pretty sure NASDAQ made a lower open, or lower close, or are they relatively the same? I don't know. They're both going to the downside. We had breaker structures on both charts to the downside on the 1 minute. I really don't want to sweep out this London low right away on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is clearly the leading index, so I'm taking the trade on NASDAQ today. So let's put this back on NASDAQ. By the way, these color things... Oh wait, no, never mind. You can't see them. Each chart is associated to a color. So blue is NASDAQ and red is ES. Okay, so NASDAQ got closer to this London low than ES did. It also swept out this low right here, which ES did not sweep out. That's 838. Oh no. Oh no, they both swept out that low. I'm looking at it weirdly. They both swept out the low. We're just waiting right now. Honestly, if something crazy happens on the 1 minute time frame in the first couple minutes of market open, I'm not going to take a trade off of that. But we're just watching right now. Just watching. These two relative equal lows are on both charts, so it's a super strong draw. We could also look for a 5 minute retrace. We are moving really fast right now. So I might just wait for a 5 minute retrace after this 5 minute break of structure on this low right here. Because we are moving really fast and I don't necessarily want to take a trade when we're moving this fast. So yeah, y'all can see ES isn't moving as high. It's a bearish SMT right here on these highs and then a bullish SMT right here on these lows. I can mark it out for y'all, but oh wait, no, it might not actually. ES might not let that happen. But NASDAQ is definitely below this low. I think ES is also going to get below it. Mark this. I'm pretty sure we already did. Or no, we're not. This is going to be crazy. Okay, yeah, we did. It's not a bullish SMT. That's good. That means we're still pretty strongly bearish. 5 minute, yeah. 1 minute and 43 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. We've completely broken structure to the downside. We haven't even gotten a 1 minute retrace yet. That would be nice to get a 1 minute retrace. There we go. There's an up candle right there. Maybe into this fair value gap. Yeah, I can move. There, that's better. We might just get into equilibrium, honestly, on this. Let me check equilibrium. There we go. So we're in equilibrium on both. If you close below equilibrium and we break structure on the 5 minutes to the downside, I'm looking to take a short on NASDAQ. This early into market open. It's 9:34. I'm just going to take a short to these lows right here. Risk pretty heavy because it's funded. And we're taking it on the leading index this trade, which is unique. We're also taking 2 contracts. 20 seconds till we potentially get our entry. Sell to market. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the 5 minute break structure.
Order filled.
Shit, bro, that moves so fast. That's fucking quick as hell. You can see how much we're risking. Damn, bro. Alright, we just need to go lower to these hourly lows. I'm glad we're not, well, I don't want to speak too soon. So I don't want to see a reaction off these London lows right here. We did sweep out London lows, but I do think that we're going to keep going lower. Price action is looking better than it was 2 seconds ago. Super quiet, but I'm not monetized, so I can technically just play music. Let's play some music. Hopefully I don't get stopped out. I really don't want us to just consolidate the entire move. Okay, I'm pausing the music. It was annoying. It is FOMC later today. And we have been chopping right here. Both indexes are aligned, they're synced. You can see NASDAQ's below this low while ES is above, I think, right? That's the right one. Hold up. No, they're not. It's the same for both. These lows just got closed below. And I entered again today super quickly into the trading session. I saw my entry, saw my model, so I entered. This is my only trade of the day. Remember, I have that lockout setting, so I cannot trade after this trade is executed. However, it may be executed. Stop loss, break even, take profit. Up 1,000. As soon as we hit Asia low, I'm moving to break even. Yeah, to break even. We're gonna want to hit that low. We're so close to it. Okay, I'll put this back. Right where it was, like right there. We're right here at Asia low. Price should want to hit that low. That is a great low to hit. There's also two lows to the downside. Relative equals. 5 seconds till this 1 minute closes. And we have a bearish gap now on the 1 minute. We're kind of about to poke into it. We're just juggling right now. I don't even know if that's a term. Mark this out. I know y'all can see this, but yeah, we poked into the fair value gap. Hopefully we get a continuation down. ES is doing the same thing. ES is going into this fair value gap. Not trying to take a loss on this. I just don't think that there's any way that we leave this low right here. There's 3 lows. There's a 1 minute low, potentially that's a 5 minute low. There's 2 more lows to the downside. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move. No, I'm not. I can't. Not trying to, and don't want to make a fair value gap right here. Preferably that, because that'd be a volatile zone on the chart. And it looks like no more fair value gap is possible on the 1 minute to the upside. No more bullish gap on NASDAQ. ES, I would like to see the same. Okay, there's no more chance for a fair value gap to the upside on ES either. Both are in pretty bearish price action. And we're getting close. Again, we're right next to that. Oh, I'm moving to break even because we hit Asia low. We're literally right there. That's how you do it. Loss streak ended up 1854 on the day. Thank you, God. Loss streak has just been ended off that shit. It's because I found my daily bias the proper way. Yesterday was also a good trade recap. The day before yesterday was not a good trade recap. And then my first ever trade recap was also not great. It was not good either because I traded way after my time window that I usually spend to trade. I don't know if I just made sense, but on my first trade recap, which was the beginning of my losing streak, I traded after 11 a.m. So that's why it didn't follow plan. I did that for a reason because I thought there was like a valid reason to trade beyond 11 a.m. Also, guys, today we took the trade on NASDAQ, the leading index. If we took this trade on ES, we would still be in the trade targeting Asia lows, or this hourly low. The reason why I took it on NASDAQ is because yesterday I took a trade on ES, which was the lagging index, because that's what you usually do for SMTs. But my take profit never got hit. Or no, yesterday I took the trade on NASDAQ and it never got hit, so it was cooked. But we're just falling now. We're falling to the pits of hell. That's a great sign. That means my bias was absolutely correct. I could care less if we keep going lower down to here. I could care less if I would have made $1 million by staying in this trade. I'm just glad we ended our freaking losing streak, seriously. Today was a great trade. Today was a great win. In and out of the market. It's 9:46, not even 9:50 yet. But yeah, so the biggest thing you guys should take away from this is, first of all, not to take another trade after you win. Second of all, to adapt to what the market is showing you. And how did I adapt today? By taking the trade on the leading index and not the lagging index. Yesterday and a few other times before when I've traded, like the past few months, when I take the trade on the leading index, like how you normally do for an SMT, I've usually been getting stopped out. So I decided, hey, I'm just going to take the trade on the freaking lag on NASDAQ today so that we can hit take profit. And ES would still be in the trade. So perfectly happy with what I did today. This is a great day, great trading day, great win. This is a great video to learn from. We ended the losing streak. I was going into the charts. I was like, I don't care that it's FOMC today. I'm ending this streak. That doesn't mean just take any trade, but I was I'm locked in. We're back. Losing streak is over. I hope you guys find a great trade today. Also, I'm going to be moving into college. We're leaving today. So trade recaps might look a little different because my camera might be a little worse. I'm going to be using my laptop to do trade recaps. So my face cam is going to be the MacBook camera, you know, so it might look kind of trash, but I can't bring my PC and monitor to the dorm simply because it's just too much of a, it's too big, too bulky, so I'm not going to do that, but I will still get you guys right with these trade recaps. Make sure y'all follow my TikTok, subscribe here if you want more tips. Again, this is 100% free, 100% transparency. We won today. We need like two more, probably like one more A+ day to pass this funded account, y'all. I am so happy that we ended this streak. But if you guys were in a streak, or if you guys are in a losing streak, if you guys lost today, first of all, don't take another trade. You can see I set a lockout on my thing, so it doesn't let me trade. You can see right here, locked out after one trade a day. You guys should do the same if you're unfunded. It's a very easy way to control your losses without having to actually think about them. Also, if you guys are in a losing streak, just stay locked in. The biggest thing you can do is just be locked in. So that's my biggest tip. Stay locked in, adapt to the market. And this ending has kind of been me rambling, so I'm going to see y'all later. Love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe. Peace. Yo. Alright, peace for real.